everybody, MntDewMania here. Welcome back to Vox Populi Diamond, where I am just a little bit miffed. And thankfully, it's rant day, so I can rant about what I'm miffed about. I came on, get ready to work on my mesa here, and I was going to start squaring it off to get ready for my big gardening center I want to do. And I was over here and I was like, yeah, I need to get rid of this, and I want to square this up, and I want to flatten that out, and I want to get, start carving some of this stuff off the sides nice and smooth. And I noticed this dirt bridge across, and I'm like, I remember doing that. And then I'm like, I've already filled it in, but there's like this hole here, and I'm like, why did somebody do all this tunneling? And I filled it up with dirt, and I'm thinking to myself, now I'm pretty sure I didn't leave it like that. I was like, well, okay, maybe I dug something. I'll go back and watch one of my videos and see what I did that I don't remember doing. And, okay, I'm going to make some glass. And I come over here to my furnaces. Remember we put half a stack of coal in every single furnace? Every single furnace is empty. Every one. Now, let's get to the rant part of today's show, shall we? If you're keeping up, and I sincerely hope you are, you know that we are on the letter L. L is for laziness. That's right. Now, just so we know what everybody's talking about, what I'm talking about when I say laziness, Handy Dandy Dictionary says, and I quote, averse or disinclined to work, activity, exertion, get the picture, doesn't want to do anything, would rather somebody else do it, and then they take it or get the credit for it. Lazy. Okay, we all talking about lazy. I am talking about something that now I'm not talking about having a lazy day. Everybody has a lazy day. Everybody needs a lazy day sometime. If you work, you go to school, you're under a lot of pressure. I mean, you work all week. You want a lazy day sometimes. Some people thrive on going 150 miles an hour, and that's how they relax. Now, for me, every once in a while, I like a lazy day. Get up late. Have breakfast at noon. Stay in my pajamas all day. Sit around, read a good book. Lounge outside on it, just a lazy day that you don't really accomplish anything, but you just kind of refuel your engines, you know what I'm saying? And everybody deserves a lazy day. Almost. Now, if I work at a job, and I work hard at that job, and there's some kind of big project or something, I should get credit for the work I do. Now, if you want to get me mad quickly, be that lazy person that comes in and takes credit for my work. You did nothing to win the prize or get the raise or whatever. You did absolutely nothing, but you sweep in like you did and take advantage of something or a situation or whatever, and you take credit for that work because you were too lazy to do it to yourself. You are just about one of the lowest people on this planet. Okay? I'm not talking about people who just, every once in a while I need a break today. I think I'm just going to take a break today. I'm talking about people who have been on break their whole entire lives. Okay? They wouldn't raise a hand to open a jar if they needed air to breathe. They would wait for somebody else to do it. That's the kind of lazy I am talking about. And it just absolutely, I'm trying to hold myself back here and say this kind of semi nicely, but this is one of those ones that really gets my grits to boiling. Um, some people admit they are lazy. It's a quality about them. And I'm talking about not to the point of they won't do their own work. It just they're lazy. They love to get up late and lounge about. Eventually they'll get going. It just takes them a little while to get going, and they know they're lazy. So they compensate for it somehow. They might work later. They might work at night. They know they're lazy, and they, like I said, they make up for it some other way. Okay. I'm not talking about people like that. I have lazy days where I cannot get motivated to do anything. I wish I could, but I can't. I know I can't, so why am I going to, make everybody else around me miserable? So I keep my laziness to myself. I veg out at home, but I know when I go to work or something like that, other people are counting on me to do my share, to do my part, to do my job. And I am not going to be lazy and let that person down, let my employers down. Or if I'm doing a team effort thing or something, I'm going to do my part. I'm not going to sit back, let everybody else do the work, and then me come in, oh yeah, we did so-and-so. No, we didn't do so-and-so. You didn't do jack, son. Why are you standing here taking the praise for it when you know you didn't? Everybody else knows you didn't. And you got the gall, the nerves, the balls to stand there and say that you did when you didn't. You lazy sack of manure. I tell you what, it burns my biscuits. I lied to you. Oh my God. Now, like I said, some people know they're lazy. Anthony Hopkins says, he goes, my weak spot is laziness. I have a lot of weak spots. Cookies, croissants. He makes a joke about it, but he recognizes that sometimes he can just be lazy because he doesn't want to do it, But, I mean, it's just, it's one of those things that Bill Gates probably just, my God, the man is just amazing on so many levels, Love him or hate him, you have to admit he is an absolute damn go-getter, okay? And he says, I will always choose a lazy person to do a difficult job because he will find an easy way to do it. That's true. Now, sometimes being lazy can work for your benefit, okay? Sometimes, I don't want to put all this work into it. Oh, God, it's going to take... What's an easy, fast way to get this done, get it done right, but I don't have to spend a lot of time on it? I've known people that are like that. I mean, they're lazy, but they focus enough to get the job done quickly, and sometimes they can come up with some innovative ideas, ways to get stuff done, and you think, that's pretty effective. That's not a bad idea, But now that's still not the lazy I'm talking about. That just gets me so riled up. I'm talking about people that if they saw $100 bill, they would wait till somebody bent over and picked it up and then claim it was theirs so they didn't have to bend over to get it. That's the kind of lazy I'm talking about. I am talking about the kind of lazy, and I have seen somebody do this, sitting with their feet propped up, and I kid you not, their kids were outside playing. Their cigarettes were laying on a coffee table that their feet were propped on. Called their kids in from 3 houses away to pick their cigarettes up and hand them to them. I seen them do it. My mouth fell open. I kid you not. And, of course, my mouth. I had to say something. Why did you do that? That's what I had kids for. That was their answer. Kid you not. I'm still in shock saying it. But I've seen people that lazy. And my first thought was, oh my God, are you going to be so lazy when you're stuck on train tracks and trains coming, you're not going to step off? You know, I mean, are you going to wait for, yeah, oh my God. I mean, I have seen just people just blow my mind. And I'm thinking to myself, how can you even function? You know, and then I got to thinking, well, are there like rules to being lazy? I mean, are there like these unspoken rules that people just kind of have in their mind? And I started digging around, and there are some lazy rules. I'm going to read you a couple. Here's the lazy rule. Can't reach it, don't need it. Oh my God, I cannot believe that. If you can't reach it, you don't need it. Okay. That's, and I'm sitting here laughing, but I'm telling you what, somewhere, somehow, that's a thing for somebody. I don't really need that. I don't really need that. It's over there, and I'm over here in this chair, and maybe I'll get it later. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't even comprehend that. Here's another one I found. If something falls under the bed, it's gone forever. That one is, that's just mind-blowing right there. I would hate to be under that person's bed. I'd hate to have to look under that person's bed. Can you imagine some of the just absolute, oh my God, I can't even conceive of what is growing under that bed. It's probably like an alien landscape or something. What was that? Oh, okay. It's like, oh my God. I'm just, I guess first it kind of ticked me off that somebody just stole my stuff. It's one thing to come and ask, hey, can I have some, I really need some, whatever, coal. I got any extra wood? Hey, that's what the community's all about. You help people out. But when people just want to just steal something, because they too lazy to go out and mine it themselves or do it themselves, it just ticks me off. It ticked me off that somebody stole my work, And it's not a big thing. It's not like, it's not like I had stacks of diamonds laying around and somebody stole them. It's just the thought that somebody was too lazy to go out and get their own coal. They had to steal mine, And I know I sound like a kid when I'm really a 50-year-old mom, but come on, it was mine. And it's irritating. I don't know why it just got me so worked up and flustered, but it did. So there you go. But let me tell you, there's a couple of downsides to being lazy. I'm not talking about, again, having a lazy day, just lazy person in general, okay? There's going to come a time when something's going to happen and you should have done something or started working on something or, something along that line, and I promise you, okay, that this life is too short to be lazy, okay? We have talked about this before, people spend time like it is something that they get to just, plug in a machine somewhere and they get a whole new bunch of time after they waste a whole bunch of time. Time is not renewable, people. You get so much time here, and then that is it. You don't get to refresh it. You don't get to order more of it. It's gone. So if you want to waste your time being lazy and not accomplishing anything in your life, do not, at the end of your life, look back and say, boy, I wish I should have done that, Why? Why are you looking back now and worrying about it, No. No. No, you don't get that option. You don't get to do that. You wasted your entire life being lazy, waiting for somebody else to step up and do something, and you benefit off of it. And, now all your time is spent doing all the wonderful things that you wanted to do, and you never had to bend over and do a job, and you're regretting it. Oh, well, no, you don't get to do that. No. So do not waste time being lazy. Do not. Because, remember that guy that was lazy and he gave up and just, never accomplished any of those goals? Remember him? Yeah, nobody else does either. Okay? If you want to accomplish something in your life, you get off your lazy butts and you do it. You do not sit around waiting for somebody else to do all the hard work and you take all the glory. Okay? Or you get all the benefits from it. You want something, you work for it. Okay? No matter what that means. If that means grades, if that means, a scholarship for college, do not wait for anybody to hand you anything. You work for what you want. End of discussion. And if you fail in getting that, at least you have the satisfaction of knowing when the sun comes up the next day, you gave it everything that you could. People will see that and they will remember it. I know Jon Snow over here just absolutely killed himself working for that. He didn't get it, but I'm going to keep that in mind the next time a promotion comes up. I'm going to keep all that hard work in mind. Now, Mr. Softy over there, leaning on the desk, making sure his hair's in place, with a big flashy smile, thinking that, that charisma of his is all he's ever going to have to do. Yeah, I think I'll remember him too. So, yeah, people remember the lazy. You know what I'm saying? People know who does the work. People pay attention. Okay? So, you want something, you work for it. Don't be lazy and, rest on the laurels of somebody else. But the one I want to leave you with before I fall off this cliff and kill myself is from Karen Lamb, who said, "A year from now, you may wish you had started today." Whatever that big project is in your life, the one that you've been, just hating to start, regretting, it's so big you don't know how to tackle it. I'm telling you, if you go ahead and take that first step and start, the job is just going to be done, one day quicker. Don't put off, just wasting time. There's no time to waste. We do not get that luxury. Time is not free. You use it to your advantage, all right? And for God's sakes, don't be lazy and expect somebody else to do your work for you. Do stand up and be your own person. Don't be lazy and think that just because your parents have money or you're the big football star or you're the class, the teacher's pet or whatever, that you get to be lazy and just take what you want and there are no consequences, because there are. And sooner or later that's going to come back and it's going to haunt you, and I promise you it's not going to be nice. So I guess that is my rant for the day. I'm starting to calm down a little bit. But, yeah, just if whoever thought they would be cute and just come by and take my coal, you could have just asked. I would have probably gave you some. You didn't have to be, just steal somebody else's stuff. Come on. This is not what this community is about. So you might want to think about that, okay? So that's my rant for the day. Sorry it got a little while. This is one of those things, again, that just ticks me off when it happens. And I'm not a lazy person. I believe in hard work, and I pretty much expect that from everybody around me, I guess. And sometimes you can be very disappointed, So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know a lazy story in your life. Something that, somebody did, you just couldn't believe they were so lazy that they actually did it. I would be most interested to see that in the comments below. Hope you will go back. If you are new here, go back and check out. This is the 4th season of Redneck Rants, and I really enjoyed doing this. Some of them I try to stay calm, but some of them I can get a little mouthy on them, especially when it's something I feel very passionate about. But anyway, if you're new here, drop a like, and I hope you'll stay around and subscribe. Really appreciate it. And join our family here. Until next time, this is MntDewMania. This is Redneck Rants here on Vox Populi, my home away from home, away from home. I'll catch you guys later. I am so out of here.